Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we break down one of the records. We get into the music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler, and out there hundreds of miles away is Jeff. We also have friend of the pod, Skip, with us as well from merry old England, from Britland.
Billions of miles away.
So far away. He's 8 hours ahead of us right now. It's late night for him. We're doing this in the middle of the day.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
It's probably
6 minutes to tomorrow.
6 minutes to tomorrow, yeah. So, anyway, we have Skip here from Britland, and we're doing Death from Above 1979, DFA for short, and we're going to break down the You're a Woman, I'm a Machine record. So we're going to get to the biggest bangers, stingers from each of them, or from this album, or our biggest bangers and stinkers if we have them from this record. And then we're going to do our origin story with the band, and really just I know the intro.
Right?
I know,
Good
dude.
Lord.
This is longer than the record.
I know
This intro is longer than the record.
It's longer than normal because
you're just talking.
It's longer than normal because
No, he introduced
it's
me,
different.
and I'm
it's different.
important. I am important.
Well,
I'm modest. I'm
Skip
excellent.
from England. Done.
Skip from England. DFA. So let's get it. Let's just jump right into this. Fuck it. Who cares? DFA. You're a woman. I'm a machine. And what's your origin story with this band? And we're gonna do Jeff, Skip, and then myself. Jeff, what do you got? Origin story. Go.
Myself.
Jeff's a woman. I'm a machine. Carry on.
Yourself.
Go, Jeff.
You guys don't even watch Battlestar Galactica. Get the fuck out of here.
I love Battlestar Galactica. I'm a nerd.
I know
Look at
Tyler
me.
doesn't fucking watch Battlestar
I've never
Galactica.
watched it. No, I've never watched it. That's
I've
okay.
watched
Who the
both
fuck knows?
versions. OG 70s camp and like documentary style early noughties. Thank you very much.
I don't watch the OG 70s camp. I like the 90s one. You would like it a lot,
I know. I'm
Tyler.
sure I
It's
would.
fucking cool.
I'm
It's
sure I would.
badass. It's a cool
Not
fucking
opposed to
show.
watching.
Gay robots from Star Wars.
You
With
like Star
sexy
Wars,
results.
apparently. Anyway, he didn't like that
Anyway.
episode. We're not going to talk
Jeff,
Simpsons.
origin
because
story.
he's
We'll
talking
talk
about
Simpsons
Simpsons.
later.
Come on.
So, but yeah, origin story. What do you got? DFA. Go.
The first time I heard
Clap again.
about DFA was at an OC party.
Oh, when you used to watch the OC.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
used to watch the OC as it came out. We had the
Spoilers.
OC
Marissa
parties.
dies. Thanks, Tyler.
Well, I
You're
mean,
just
now
passing it
you
forward.
just
This girl named
spoiled it to
Julie
everybody who
spoiled
hasn't
it for
listened.
him. That's true. You just spoiled
Yeah,
it
you
to everybody
just-
who's never watched the OC.
Now you fucked up.
Oh, that's that show from 20 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so don't get
You
mad
can't
at
be
me
mad
for
at him
yes.
for doing it.
The fuck out of here,
That's the
Skip.
joke. That's the joke.
No.
I would get mad at him for doing it.
If you were following the
pissed.
actually long point plots of this podcast, you'd know that. Yeah. Corey, I know you're
I'm
following.
still so fucking mad
Talk
at
to me,
Julie for
talk to me.
spoiling
We're
for him.
Britland.
So mad. It's so annoying.
I love you.
Anyway, at an OC party, this guy named Sam, I can't remember his name, but he was big into like fucking all those. I'm a robot and whatever. But he loved DFA a lot. And then when their first record came out, 2004, I think he liked their EP too, but I never listened to him. But the first one came out in 2004, and he's like, "Oh, listen to this," and I was like, "This is wild, bro! Like, I don't know about this." And so then, like, that was my first introduction to it. Fast forward over the years, and kind of digested it more and more, and I was like, "This is actually really fucking dope." And I do wish I would have seen them early on, but again, I don't think they ever played Warped Tour out here.
No, they wouldn't have played
if
Warped
ever.
Tour.
They were always like kind of like higher build because they were just.
They were
People
always
wanted them
popular.
so much. Whoa, so much, so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they
Yeah,
went from
I know.
nothing to touring with 9 Inch Nails in like 2 years.
Exactly.
It's
It was
insane.
wild.
And I don't
Yeah,
get it. But
that's it.
anyway, yeah. So that's your origin story.
I don't get DFA. This is stupid.
So
band.
what's your origin story, Skip?
I
But
like
Deftones-
news.
But Deftones, I'll fucking listen to 37 one of their records and buy 14 of
funny
them on
'cause
vinyl.
the-
I have all
Deftones is like
Deftones. I have all
5
the
weeks.
Deftones
What
records.
the fuck?
Yeah,
We have no
it's-
origin story. Where's your
Yeah,
origin
I'm waiting
story?
on
Where's her
you guys.
origin
You
story?
guys are just ranting and raving. I'm waiting on
So
the
the
origin,
origin
here.
story of DFA. So I have genuinely vague memories of seeing the Blood in Our Hands video on MTV2, which was kind of the UK's version, I guess, of MTV that actually played music. So I remember the kind of the disco ball, and Jesse was playing this big ripper bass, you know, and just kind of been like this is probably before I was really playing instruments. I was being like 12, 13, and been like, oh, that's cool. There's no guitar player. It's very disco. It's very fun. There's lots of glitzy suits. But my real introduction was, friend of the pod, Paul. That's a guy I used to play bands with. Paul, we used to do a radio show for the Birmingham University. No, I never went to university, but I was the special guest every week. That's how I was allowed in. Oh, we've got a special guest. Oh, okay, he can come in. So I was.
So you take over everybody's fucking podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, mate, this is old hat to me. I've been doing this for years. That's why I can just do it. I just take over. I don't give a shit. It's not even my own microphone. I stole this from some homeless guy. And we made friends with the guy whose show was after us, and we realised we're all into the same kind of shit. So we just made a giant show that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. And he actually, I had live bootlegs of DFA before I actually sat and listened to their records. Because at the top, I say records, at the time it was just the EP and album of the week. Because he was like, "You're a bass player. Like, this guy is fucking crazy." So it was like the Lowlands Festival bootleg, really famous and stuff like that. And it was these two guys who fucking hated each other, playing over each other and playing as fast as they could, but like playing kind of dance music, but on analog instruments and really, really fast. And I was like, oh, okay, there's something in here. And then went back to the album where it's a slower tempo. And that's the thing I think we should talk about is like, it's not as fast as you think it is because it's dancey. Like, you can't dance to really fast music. Like, you can't dance to Metallica. It's like early Metallica. It's too quick. But like, dum dum dum, you can dance to DFA, and like, they're named after a dance record.
Are they really? I didn't
That's
know
why they
that.
had to rename themselves 1979. It's Sebastian's birth year. That you can't. Yeah, they're named after a New York dance. LCD Sound System are DFA. So the dance influence has always been there, and obviously Jesse. Anyway, I'm extrapolating. First impressions were punk rock bass played really, really fast with really crazy drums, and a guy going really dedicated to that, like almost ridiculously emo vocal, like so whiny, so high, like taking the kind of emo thing, the guy Piazza thing from Fugazi, like to the nth degree, and me being like, this is the music is serious, like it takes itself seriously, they're really dedicated to it, but it's funny, and they realise it's funny, and it's they're two really polite Canadian guys, been like, how far can we push this shit? And it's always stuck with me.
Good.
That
was good.
My origin story with this, I don't remember when this record came out. The first time I ever heard it was when I worked at Tower Records, and that was 2006. So, and I remember a couple of the girls that I worked with, they loved this record. They absolutely loved this first record, and they would play it at the store all the time. They were too cool for
school band, didn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, everybody I worked with at Tower Records was like that very kind of like indie, kind of sleazy kind of, or at least the girls were. They were all that like indie sleazy kind of thing. And yeah, they loved this record, and I heard it all the time at Tower Records, and then it just people I knew throughout the years since then, they've just kind of thrown it on, and I've listened to it, and I've heard it, and I've always thought this record is really good, but I never bought it on CD. I did download it way back in the day, but I just never really went back to it that often, and so yeah, my first impressions on this one, I think it's a little bit chaotic, it's quirky. It's so fucking bass heavy, obviously, and it's just fun, front to back. I mean, it's just over 30 minutes long. It's a cool record. It's honestly a really cool record. So there we go. Origin story, first impressions. I think Jeff kind of agrees, first impression wise, with Skip and I. Do you want to add anything?
I don't want to say like because maybe I'm just putting words in your mouth, but when you say like it's bass heavy, you kind of like almost. You're dismissing it because no one ever says like, oh, the White Stripes, they're bass heavy, because a lot of their like Seven Nation Army, that sounds like a bass, but he doesn't play bass. He's using like an octave thing and lowering guitar. So you say like, oh, it's bass heavy. I think that's kind of dismissive and not very fair of what this music actually is.
It's all about the mids. Like,
yeah,
if you list,
which I agree with.
Put it on the stereo.
He's a bass player, but it's not bass heavy.
Which is like spoiler alert, I owned a Rick, and why did I buy a Rick? Because Jesse F. Keeler played a fucking Rick. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they are the coolest looking bass guitars in the world. They're fucking horrible to play. So the necks don't taper, so it's the same length at the nut. It's the same width for the nut as it is at like the 20th fret. So there's no
yeah, that's weird.
That is really weird.
It's weird, right? And like there's the dual truss rod, so no professional can set them up except for like 4 guys in Britland, and like there's 2 outputs and the controls don't really work, like, and they break all the time. They're horrible, but nothing sounds like a Rick, and that's why like so the EP was played on a jazz bass, and then the record, unless Jesse wants to correct me, I'm looking at you, Mr. Keeler. No, like that's a Rick.
Dude, the Rick looks so cool though. So he played.
I
I've just
Googled the Rick, and now he's got
4001.
The Armstrong, like the crazy plexiglass guitar, which is sick as fuck.
That's the one that's like the yellow one, right, with the double cutaway. The one that like Mike Dirnt used to play.
The Rick is the yellow. You know, it's white, but it's so yellow because he's got like a 40-year-old 4001. Yeah.
Okay.
And like it's so like mids aggressive that the album is so like you say, but it's not. It's mids aggressive. I mean that's why I say that it's for lovers. It's so well produced because it's all mids. But you know we've done that. We've done the rankings. It's like really aggressive. It's very different. Like the way that it distorts is very different to the rest of their output because a Rick distorts. It's really hot pickups. Yeah, it's a unique sound. It's a Rickenbacker. Yeah,
true. No,
that's what you want from a dance record. You don't want heavy bass because you have a drummer there to provide that. You don't need deep sounds.
It's
true,
heavy mids.
and I do agree with you. Yeah, it is. I mean, I understand the whole mid thing, but because you are using a bass, you're bound to get a lot of low end anyway. And in the end, this record does sound blown out. Whether that was just due to inexperience as a producer.
Yeah, that's inexperience.
You know, I mean, honestly, that could just be what it is.
3 different guitar amps.
Yeah, so this record, that's one thing that
it's fucking loud.
Like lo-fi records are fine, whatever. That's totally cool. But you know, with this record in particular, it's just every song kind of bleeds into the next because there's no nuance to the overall sound, the mix, the production of it, because it's just this wall of fucking sound that just hits you. And I feel like if it was a proper band with a 3-piece, you know, guitar, bass, and drums, you know, you could turn down the bass and just have the higher end of the guitars, and it could sound like a better record. I know, of course, we've heard it. I'm just
every
saying,
record after this sounds like what you are describing that you did not like.
You have a better. No, what do you? I like Outrage more than this.
Oh, you're right. You fucking
I like Outrage.
erroneously ranked Outrage as number one. Yeah,
Eric Valentine knows what he's a fucking fantastic producer.
Jesse
and he knows how to work with
these basic bass lines, and he came from a 7-piece, and he was like, I wanted guitar players to play over it, and then Sebastian was in his bedroom being like, no, but I can sing over this, and he was like, and over the top, you know, and he came down and was like, no, but what if we just did just this? Because like the way you play bass, because Jesse's not a bass player, and I think we should say that from the out. Jesse's a multi-instrumentalist. He's a producer, like Mastercraft. Go check him out, guys. Amazing.
They're pretty cool. Yeah, I listen to some of their tracks.
Yeah, like he's not a bass player, so he's playing. He's like, these are just basic bass tracks, and they're very melodic because he's coming from that kind of instrumental viewpoint. But the way he's doing, he's crunching his hat and he's going through 2 amps, and he's like, so he's filling that space that actually maybe a rhythm guitar and a lead would do, and like, but like it's because Sebastian was like, no, we don't need more than this shit. Wouldn't it be fun to do this? Like you put a bass through fucking literally because I mean the story from the film, isn't it, is a gig got cancelled and Jesse just went, what if I plugged everything in?
Yes.
What would happen? And you kind of go, you know what? I actually kind of believe it because it's like, especially the first, it's so blown out. It's so silly. It's just like, yeah, what if you did? What if you put? Because a Rick has a dual output. So what if you played through every fucking amp in your house? What would happen? And then I put a wah pedal, which is how it gets to sound. It's like, oh yeah, what if I just went, huh? Would you look at? So I do like, you know, there's a lot of like, it's like the Tom Mark Carousel stories. Oh, the first one, bullshit.
Oh, for sure.
Carousel is like 4 songs crammed into one. The first song you may have written may have been like, you know, Fly Swatter, but like it wasn't fucking Carousel. But you know, I can believe they went, that's a thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and also this band came to fruition kind of or it really was by accident. They were in another band called Femme Fatale, and they had a show booked on September 11th, 2001. The attacks happened that morning here in New York, and they're like, well, the gig was canceled, so they just kind of Jesse and Seb just got in the room together, like, let's just kind of jam it out. They did, and they're like, let's fucking just make this a band. Let's start playing music, and that was the birth of the band. It was completely by accident, kind of random, and they put out a record, or they put out the EP the following, like, 6 months later, or right after that, and then they put out this record a year later, or a year and a half later. They put this record out, and then it just imploded within 2 years after that. And then really the documentary too, it focuses so little on the actual era of the band being active. It's mostly, the whole doc is mostly about when they were away, and then getting back together, and then the awkwardness of getting back together.
How much they hate each other, right?
Yeah, it was like,
which I thought I liked that though.
It was cool, but I expected more of.
So fast.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's that much footage, like, because they were playing basements.
True.
Who's got really? Who's filming a basement in Quebec?
I know, right.
in Canada, like
in 2001,
no one.
2002.
Yeah, like no one. Like there might be in fact there is, because the photograph book that is it Jesse's wife or Sebastian? One of them like has released a coffee table photograph book of the first 10 years of the band. Like first, yeah. Because there's a lot of photographs, but we weren't fucking filming back then. Come on, we're the same age, aren't we? Like, we're literally like 2-3 years younger than Sebastian and Jesse. Like, we weren't filming shit, man. We were getting drunk.
Well, and they're from Canada, right? So like
Canada.
Like nobody really cared that much, and so Sum 41 is still getting traction. And when Sum 41 blows up with All Killer, that's 2001. So then everyone's like, oh, actually, Canada's kind of cool. Let's like usher in Simple Plan, all these other bands. Like DFA is part of that like resurgence. Not even resurgence because they never had the first surgence, but DFA's coming in and they're going from like nods to nothing. They're nobodies, and now they're opening for Nine Inch Nails in 2 years.
Yeah,
like that's
came out of
crazy.
18 months. Yeah,
it comes out of nowhere.
They've gone from like Canadian nobodies to as you say, like.
But I think it's because of like the U.S.'s interest in just like Canada bands, and I think that had pop punk had a lot to do with it. And like that's why this record is so incredible.
Biggest as well, like Queen of the
They're
Stone Age.
huge.
Nine Inch Nails in like early noughties, so like With Teeth has just come out. This is off the back of the Fragile, the Downward Spiral. Like Trent Reznor is goth in like capital letters. Yeah. Like he's the king
Everybody
of
loves
alternative
him.
music. Yeah, he's post Columbine, Marilyn Manson. He's the biggest villain of America. It's huge.
Dude, that was what man. Like after Columbine, Manson was fucking huge.
Yeah.
He was Public Enemy #1, but he was big. He was so huge.
Yeah,
And
massive.
Trent's like the guy before him. Yeah. Anyway,
That's crazy.
bring it
But yeah,
back.
good for them, dude. And like I don't know, I feel like we're hearkening too much on the bad production of this, and like the sound is
I
blown
love the
out. But
production.
like, dude, these are fucking punkers, bro. Like
they literally
every
are, because
time-
Femme Fatale
every
was a very
time-
punk band too. They're like, these aren't.
bro, every fucking
Oh.
time that we bring a new punk band to this, and you're like, oh, the fucking mainliners are so good because they sound so raw, bro. This like that's what this
Can I point
is,
out,
and then
no
you're gonna shit on
single
it.
member of this band has run over someone's dad.
I was talking about Turnstile.
Oh yeah,
Just saying. And there's
Former
only two of
member.
them, so
Former member.
they really fucking hated each other, but not one of them decided to kill someone.
that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Like I like that. I mean,
That's
like, clearly,
wild.
that's they got some shit to deal with. But even that first Turnstile record, dude, it sounds pristine. Like it's
So
like
we got
it
any
sounds
stinkers?
great. It's
Any
like, come
stinkers?
on.
So
Jeffrey,
okay,
Tyler, any
the
stinkers?
only
No. No stinkers.
the only reason I brought up how the record sounds is because I don't have a lot of negative things to say about this record. I really don't.
you wanna
I
talk
think
about stuff.
I think this is a good record, and it's something that I feel is worth talking about because we just can't praise a
Yes.
record. I mean, I'll say this up front. I don't think this is a perfect record. But
That's all he fucking did in the Corn, the Deftones. What are you talking about? You can't just praise a record. That's literally all he fucking did with these shit records.
also, that Deftones record and that Corn record are perfect. I mean, you
you
can't.
fucking butt fucking eating motherfucker.
And this record's not perfect, so of course we do have to bring up. Kind of
I don't think it's perfect
its
either.
faults.
Is it not perfect? Okay,
But it's fucking close.
Well,
2.99.
So, do we have any stinkers on this one?
No stinkers.
No stinkers.
Good.
I've got some songs that aren't bangers. I'm not gonna lie.
Same here. I have 7 bangers, and then the other 4 are good but not bangers.
I have 8 bangers and 3 good but not bangers. Yeah.
Good.
I have 8 bangers.
Good. So we're pretty much on the same wavelength here.
Pretty close.
I know
I have
your
a couple.
guys'
I have a
number
couple
one banger
beyond bangers though.
Beyond. But I know your number one bangers, guys. Just Turn It Out. So should we talk about Turn It Out?
So fucking
Let's get
good.
into this.
Yeah, so I've seen Turn It Out live a lot, and it is a fucking great opener.
Oh, that's true. So Jeff and I have never seen this band live. And
You're
I know
missing
how many times have you seen them, Skip?
I think it's 5. I sent you the set list this afternoon. Well, English this afternoon.
Yeah.
Because you saw them once when they opened up for At the Drive-In and all that.
Once for At the Drive. So I never saw them on the original run. I saw them on the original reunion tour, 2011, in Manchester, with the Computers opening up. The guy from the Computers actually opened the bar that I've played in Bristol. There's a weird
Noise.
6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge for you. Modern Literature have played in the Golden Lion, who is owned by the Computers, who supported Death from Above, who have played with blah 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 blah. Yes, so the only time I've seen the Rickenbacker, and then I saw them once in Birmingham, twice in London.
The O2 Academy?
That's a big venue.
In Birmingham? No, twice in Birmingham. Sorry, yeah. Once headlining and once at the Institute, and once about the Drive-In, and London twice at Ledger Ballroom, and Manchester at the Academy. So
Manchester.
they're fucking great live. It's very loud, as you can imagine. The last time I saw them was 2024 on the Eurowoman Machine, where we were supposed to do this podcast, the 20th anniversary tour, but we took forever because I'm shit, basically. You guys were very keen to free up time, and I was like, I'm sorry that I've had a child, so it's completely my fault.
It's fine, we get it.
No stinkers, but some beyond bangers, some non-bangers.
So turn it out, though.
What's your
Turn it
biggest
out
banger,
clearly.
Jeff?
Turn it out.
Turn it out. Yeah, of course it is. Yes.
Because Turn It Out is your biggest banger, right, Skip?
No.
No?
Romantic Rights.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I will say, the Romantic Rights was one that I went back and forth on, and I was like, I don't know, man, this could be like a later banger. But then, like, today, after watching the doc, I was like, fuck, dude, Romantic Rights might be their best song. Even though I don't want to go back and redo my list. I think Romantic Rights might be their best song, just because watching them play, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's their fucking thesis statement. Like, that is them at their core. So I think Romantic Rights might be their best song, but for now, right as it is
we'll
here,
talk about it when we get there. But we'll
talk about it when we get there. It is what it is. Live, laugh, love.
The opening track here. Just the feedback that Jesse does, the feedback that he pushes on his amp is just, it's so weird. It's fucked up sounding, and I love it. But he only does it at the beginning. He does it in the intro and the outro of the song. But the song is aggressive. It's kind of out of control. And Seb is just going nuts on the drums, just like just the whole, not the whole song, but just to really kind of drive the song home. That's what it is. And it's a great opener. Honestly, a great fucking opener.
Perfect opener.
Yeah. And I didn't even realize that until I watched the doc today. I didn't realize the weird sound you hear at the beginning and the end. That's just feedback. He's just standing next to his fucking amp, and it's just the feedback from it. I thought he was doing some weird
wah pedal. Yeah.
Oh, is he doing a wah pedal too? Okay.
I think it's a wah or volume, but he does a thing where he just basically lets the low pass filter off. So it's
okay.
Because
in the doc he's like pushing it like towards the amp, so I thought he was just manipulating the sound with the feedback, or manipulating the feedback. That's all. That's what I thought he was doing. I didn't realize he was using a pedal. But either way, it's cool as hell.
He just lets the low pass filter off. I mean, the reason it's not my biggest banger is literally because it can only be an opener. Like, you can't put this mid-set.
True.
You can't put this...
That's true.
Like, you have to put it at the start. And, like, I love that, again, that really house, and I mean house, just like house music style, techno, glung, 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 ding, and like that piano. But it's like, it's not like it's a treated piano. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, here's a piano ballad. It's just this like really. So I'm getting a lot of feedback, but it's just this like, just classic treated. It's very house music. It's very electronic. It speaks to where Jesse's going to go with Mastercraft. It speaks where the band are going to go, like, and then it has like it's
just a riff, man.
I love it. It's so good.
Like just octave riffing, like drop D tuning, go. Like it's nasty, but it's just to say like the reason it's not my biggest banger is it can only be at the start of a playlist,
which makes sense. It totally makes sense.
Because it is. It's like Ark Arsenal, isn't it? You can't play Ark Arsenal in a set.
Yeah, it has to be the opener. It has to be the opener. Yeah, there's no way around it because that build up. And this is the build up, it's just that sound, that squeal. It has to be the opener.
That can still be your biggest banger, though, right? Like everything in its right place
Skip
can
is
only
fussy,
really be
obviously.
an opener. It's just
but as Jeff said, it's not their thesis. Their thesis is my 1B.
Okay.
I only came across that today though. While watching the doc and watching like live performances, especially the South by Southwest, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I get it now.
Like if someone wants to say what does DFA sound like, it is. Well, I guess rolling is my 1B. I mean, I'm wearing it. Yeah. Like, do you get a more iconic pick scrape?
No.
Because like
really cool.
like. I'm a bass, like, we all dick around when we're jamming with our friends. You guys jam, like, all the time. And we do. We just make silly noises, don't we? And you must...
Oh, do you love it?
I just want to know what happened there where, Jesse and Sebastian were kind of... And they've made this point, like, well, we're going to do a band. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it. And Jesse's sitting there being like...
It is it's so simple. It's so simple. It's very Tom Morello too. It's very
like you talk to like some 41. They were saying on is it Chuck or does this look infected? There's one where he was saying there was like there's 50 tracks of that pick track.
Oh, the pick
So am I still waiting? Yeah, so it's just this look infected. Yeah, it's like this is clearly maybe 3 track stop, and he's just.
I know.
And it's like. That's fucking like that's way more iconic than a fucking wannabe Van Halen.
For sure.
Like,
but he's taken the pit scrape to a different level that we've never heard.
He's taking a pick. Like he's literally taking a pick
he's
out
taking
of
a
you.
thick ass fucking pick and just like getting he's like carving into the strings as hard as he can.
On a Rickenbacker, so I say the harmonics are already over there. And because the way their bridges are fucking weird, so he's probably going over the bridge. So all you're getting all this natural harmony, and then and like,
and the riff is very hives too. The main riff itself is very
the
hives.
Hives, yeah,
very,
man,
very
yeah,
hives.
it is.
Also, they use a Rickenbacker. They use a Rickenbacker.
A Rickenbacker, yeah, and it's very of its time. It's very like 2003, 2004 indie rock, and it's like. And it's let's face it, like all of their songs are about fucking.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, there's no depth to these lyrics at all.
They're fucking your girlfriend. They're fucking your mate's girlfriend. They're fucking your mom's girlfriend. That's about the breakdown.
Your brother's girlfriend too, I think, or your brother's wife at some point too.
Oh yeah. A little girl is about fucking possibly your brother's girlfriend. That's my 2B spoilers. Sebastian's fucking everyone, and Jesse's laying it down on the soundtrack and being like, I don't know, I'm just going for a cigarette, I'm having a good time, whatever, fuck it. Like, the lyrics are not deep. There's a lot of fucking...
Yeah, not at all.
And I mean, I don't need you, I want you. That is so your 20s. Like, it's your... I just want to see you naked.
It is very elementary. It is very of our.
And honestly, there's nothing wrong with it.
Period.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with it.
Of course not.
There was a band you guys talk about, and when you say really blatant stuff on the nose, and no one says it. And I can't remember which band it was. It was within a year on the pod. Could be anyone. You've done a lot of bands, but like
we've done a lot of bands.
Oh, Radiohead. It was Radiohead. We talked about it. It's been like you say really blatant things in a really poetic on the nose way. Like, I'm not comparing Tom York to Sebastian at all, but I don't need you, I want you, is just, that is your 20s. Combined with that, come here, baby, I love your company. Like, it's just, how do DFA sound? Well, they sound like this. this is how DFA sound.
Yes.
Like, if you don't like how this sounds, it's very bluntly a bass guitar playing a guitar part and drums going in a slightly disco beat, a slower tempo than you. It sounds faster than it is, and then there's a bit about 2/3 in where the bass breaks down, because that's the thing they do. They go, here's a bridge. Jess is going to go in some way or format. So if you don't like that, you don't like this band. But if you like that, this is the epitome of it, and that's why it's their biggest banger.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fine,
I agree. I think maybe today, after watching the dog, I would probably agree with you. I also listened to the double X version, the 20th anniversary versions of these, and made a little bit of notes on there too. So
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Are they different? I didn't listen to that.
Yes.
So I want to go back to Turn It Out
so
because I made notes for that, and I want to waste my time fucking writing notes if I'm not going to read them off. Okay.
Let's go back to Turn It Out.
So Turn It Out, because I have notes for all three of them. Turn It Out. I like the intro in the double X version. We'll call it double X. That sounds cooler than 20th anniversary.
Yeah,
double X version.
I like it.
I like this intro a lot. Adding the bass into the piano riff, I think is fucking rad.
And
that's
it's
a lot
more
of
like
depth to it.
piano, isn't it? It's like a
it's fucking cool,
it's
dude.
Not a house, yeah.
Right. It's not just like some shitty person doesn't really know how to play the piano. It's like, damn, you got better at doing whatever it is, or you hired somebody who is better at playing the piano now.
I think it might be Sebastian actually plays a lot of the keys these days.
Because it's cool and I liked it. And then Romantic Rights, the falling riff, that main falling riff, I think it's heavier and cooler here. The drums come in hot, and you can hear the hi-hat nuance, which in the original recording of it, everything just kind of washed out.
Yeah,
but here you can hear the hi-hat close itself, and like that's fucking rad. But I don't like the vocal track on the new one, and I don't like the outro. The outro is not loud whatsoever.
I think the bass tone is weaker. It's less bass. I think that the Dan Electro bass is great for the newer songs because it's different, but it hasn't got the low mid range of the Rick. I just don't think it has that punch, and because the drums are more nuanced, as you say, like. So the kick is almost less distorted. So I think you lose some low end. So I think the newer version, Turn It Out and Romantic Rights aren't as good. But I think Going Steady, because that's a mid-range song, sounds better.
Going Steady is fucking amazing. It's so
Going
heavy.
Steady XX
The
sounds better.
XX, yes.
That's
fucking
the only
heavy.
version that is better than the original. I think the bass just loses low end. Like I think it's better for where they're sounding now. I think it's got an "Is for Lovers" tone, but I think it detracts from the "You're a Woman, I'm a Machine" sound. Personally,
So why didn't you guys tell me to listen to the double X version?
well,
Do I have to fucking tell you to wipe your fucking butt when you shit
do you want
too?
me to suck your dick?
I know. What are you talking about? Oh!
Oh!
This guy.
Don't he kill your mother and fuck her dead body? Huh?
No, that's horrible, Jeffrey. I figured they're on Spotify and there's only 3 of them that you'd go, I can take. Considering the entire discography is 2 hours and 20 minutes.
It's been a tough week. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough week listening to all these songs.
So what band did you have? You had to listen to? Was it the Strokes? I mean, like you had to listen to someone
Wait, what?
band. Oh my God, was it Creed?
Oh, last week's pod?
Yeah.
No, the band was good last week, actually.
Yeah, no, they were great.
They have a lot of fucking records. They're from your own country,
Yeah,
too.
they're from your
Britland
but they have a-
band.
Yeah,
They have a lot of
Jesus.
records, and they're all.
Sorry.
They only had a couple bad ones.
There's
but
only
everything else
I
is
think
pretty.
2 bad records out of over 10 of them.
Gee, over 10. Fucking hell.
Over 10 of them. I won't tell you exactly
Hey, anything.
because I
Yeah.
love
We were an
Done a
old
lot-
country.
done a lot
I'm
better.
so sorry. We've lived forever. You guys have been around for like a spit and a handshake, so that's.
275 years as of this July, baby. No,
250.
250. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I've had
true.
wanks that have lasted over 250 years. That is the second wank joke I've made.
I know.
I'm
that
so
is,
sorry.
you love
Okay,
the
that's what
wanking.
it was. Because I heard you say wank the first time, and I was like, "What did he just say wank?" And then because
say
your
wank.
accent gets kind of convoluted sometimes, I didn't know.
My
what
accent
okay, now I
gets
get it now.
convoluted.
Well, because
Oh
when
my
you talk,
God.
whenever you Brits talk fast, you just I don't understand what you're. That's why
I need subtitles.
That's
subtitles
fair.
for Peaky Blinders, right? That's why I use
I am
subtitles when I
from
watch your fucking
Birmingham.
shows.
Yeah. Right,
that's
so
fine.
we've done Turn It Out, Romantic Rights. Jeff,
Yeah.
what's your second banger?
Fucking
Too big.
Talk
I'm
on
taking
radio,
control.
dude. Going
Go on,
steady. Because
ask
you're not
it.
doing anything. You're just sitting there doing nothing. Going steady is my 2B. Going steady is my
Okay,
2B.
going steady.
2B.
That's fine.
Talk to me.
Oh my god.
What does that sit with everybody else?
Going
What's
steady is my
happening?
Going
5B.
steady is not a
5B.
banger for me.
Okay, that's stupid. So what do you got,
My
Jeff?
10th.
I'll just never get over these like riff driven intros. Fucking love them, and how simple these drums come in. And we talked about the chickas earlier. That's what comes in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the dude, come on, man! Like the note matching for the melody.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
solid, dude.
Yeah, the
so
vocal harmony
good.
with the bass, so good.
But then you add like the low end, like the call and response thing with the high part, right? And then the dog, remember, he's like fucking it up when they came back to jam it out again later on. He's like, I can't fucking do this. It's only 3 fucking notes. And I was like, oh, that's funny, that's cute, whatever. But it's this is a straightforward rock and roll song, man. It's for them.
It's like a fast.
It's very White Stripes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
There
we go. Yes.
Yeah, it's very White
because
Stripes.
I mean the drums.
Era,
It's just the drums are just like it's a just the big fucking crash cymbal snare, and that's what it is the whole song, but a little bit faster than White Stripes would normally do it.
Yeah,
but the
bass
bass line
rock
is
and
super
roll,
beefy.
call and response.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a beefy ass tone, and there's some cool drum fill like outside of like the main like beat. There's some cool drum fills throughout as well that I feel Seb doesn't really do. He's not. I don't think he's like a fantastic drummer, but he's good. He's solid. He keeps in time. At least he's not like Meg White.
It's very like, and I feel like it was probably all tracked live. So he's like, I'm doing this. Like, yeah. And he's got better.
It's better when he's not singing.
He's got better live, certainly. Like he's like Sebastian he's so much better at singing, and like he has brought more fills and stuff live. He is more able to do that polyrhythm thing, where he's like, I am not thinking about what my hands are doing, so I can do that thing where I'm singing a melody and playing a counter melody on the drums, which is. He's got better. Like it's been 20 years, so he should have. But like he genuinely has. Like
not like Lars Ulrich. Yeah.
No.
Who's just got
Lars one riff.
Yeah, Lars is something else.
Yeah.
That's good. This is my 2B. I think it's fucking fantastic. I always like, especially in kind of like punk music and things like this. I like note matching and melodies. I think it's just fucking cool. It's a cool thing to throw in there, especially if you're not relying on it throughout the song. And when they come in, like, Manny, I just it's so dope, dude. It's so cool.
It's cool.
I like it. Shaking on my knees.
Good. Going steady. That's my 5B.
Steady as she goes.
Oh, dude, that's a good rock and tour song.
Is she really going out with him? Same song. We'll talk about that another time.
Really?
Is she
like Joe
really
Jackson?
Going dum
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 dum dum?
Oh,
Is she
it
really
is.
going out with steady as she goes, steady as she... Yeah, it's 100%.
Wow.
Like,
Oh
put 'em
yeah,
on.
it really is.
Do your homework. Anyway, 2B, it's Little Girl.
Keep it up.
Did you fucking just tell
Keep
me
it
to
up.
do my homework?
Keep it up.
I did.
Did
Keep
you
it
just
up,
say
bro.
that and like pass it off real quick as if no one's gonna fucking think that?
So this is hands still to this day. When I test the distortion pedal out in a guitar shop, this is the riff I play.
Wait, what song are we talking about? Little Girl?
Little girl. So you know,
Not a banger.
who we fucking in this song? We're fucking my brother's girlfriend. we're gonna freshen it up.
That's what I thought.
This is like we've talked on the rankings episode about getting close to kind of Sabbath style desert rock riffs. This is as close as the debut gets to it. You know, the tempo kind of speeds up. It's got quite a long intro. My brother has a lady. Oh, one day she says me.
I like that intro.
I think it's great.
I think the extended intro. I think it's great.
I think it's great. Like it's like, you know, you've got the chun 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 chun, you know, dum dum dum, and then the octave kind of up and down. Like it's fun. It's a little bit. It's as close to desert rock as
it's Queens of the Stone Age. Straight up Queens of the Stone Age.
It's the longest song on the record, I think. If you discount the pauses on Sexy Results, like it's lyrically the same as the rest of the record. It's about fucking, as we've said, like. But like it note matches a bit like, you know, going steady. You said, dun 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 dun, you know, she's all my lady, she's a baby, she's my favorite baby. And it's like it's just really fun. It's a really stupid good riff. It's slightly longer. It goes on a little bit. It breathes a little longer. So it's very dancey. I think it's my second because it's just fun to fucking play. I'm a bass player. It's just really fun to play.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's something.
Yeah.
And also, Little Girl, it sounds, the riff sounds almost exactly like the, or it reminds me a lot, not exactly, but it reminds me a lot of the Queen song, You Think I Ain't Worth a Dollar, the second track off of
I get
Songs
that.
for the, Songs for the Dead. Yeah. It's like, and then just the palm mutes, the palm mutes.
It's the palm muting, yeah.
It's very much,
which is something there's a lot in the physical world.
Yeah.
There's a lot of palm mutes.
But I think that's a cool song.
Yeah,
that's a really cool song.
I also did. I don't like the Queens as much as you posers do, but I did think that this also was very Queens sounding. Tweak the tempo a little bit. This is very stoner rocky, and I don't know. It's a pretty basic song overall. Doesn't change like a whole lot outside of that driving beat, except for like the wild middle part, right? And like that back and forth is so good, and it's one of my favorite parts of the record. This is my 3B.
Cool.
But that fast picking down slide, dude, the do do, like that's just
it's so
it's
good.
fucking cool,
it's
man. That's so badass
to play it as well. Like
it's so cool.
You know this lady.
Okay,
she's
so
my baby.
so I'm curious. So I didn't realize this until I watched the doc today, but he doesn't play the bass guitar on every song. He does a lot of this on keyboard.
No.
So
Yes.
so I assume like that particular part you're talking about in Little Girl, he's playing that on the keyboard rather than
No, it's bass.
it is the bass.
So you're playing.
Okay.
You're playing an octave, and then you're a semitone up.
But can't you just play that on the piano too? You could play that on the piano.
But like no.
If you're a
I mean,
bitch.
I've seen Little Girl live.
But, okay, you have
so
seen
like
it
stuff
live, okay.
That's all keys, and yeah, people don't realise there's
Yeah,
way more on synth.
I had no idea. It's like it's almost like the Seinfeld theme song. You think that's somebody actually playing the bass, and then you find out that it's some dude on a keyboard, and he does it on every fucking episode.
Yeah,
of
like
Seinfeld.
Go Home, Get Down is all synth. Go home.
It's cool. I just had no fucking clue.
And that's the really interesting thing is like he's EQ'd the bass, and it's got more extreme as they've gone on. Is you can't now tell where is synth and where is the bass, and I think that's deliberate. And I think that's why I love Is for Lovers, which we've talked about, is because there are points where you're like, I don't know where he's gone, and he's literally gone and. And I think that's really interesting.
This one you can kind of tell though, right? That like fucking down, like that slide down. That's like how would you do that on the
bass.
fucking keyboard?
I can do that.
Yeah,
it has to be bass
right there.
And
Yeah,
the do. Yeah.
Dum 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 dum. Like I think, no, to be fair, I think the octave is backed by a synth. The dum 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 dum. It sounds like there's a synth in the back doing the octave down.
Okay.
Just to thicken it up.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Live, it's
Thicken
always
it
on
up a little
bass,
bit.
but I think
yeah, but live they were everything was just so blown out live, especially at the time where it's just like you even said, like they were such a live band, so or such a loud live
from
band.
2011, a lot of it is triggered, like so they've clearly got clicks in ear because Sebastian will trigger. Like we'll get to it and we get to it, but Sexy Results they could never play live because it's so triggered. That it's like no, we need it to be to a click. But we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah. I mean, that's why I love them. They're playing dance music on analog instruments. I think that's
which is
so
cool.
incredible.
No, it's
The
super
idea of doing
cool.
that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's my dream. My dream of the music I want to make.
Well,
right
also-
now is I want to make.
It's also the fact that like a lot of really good EDM music comes from people who come from rock backgrounds. Like these guys, like Mastercraft. I think the songs I heard from Mastercraft are really fucking rad songs. This is like what you hear from LMFAO, like in 2009. But it's like these guys were doing it like 4 or 5 years before LMFAO.
Before.
And not to say that these were the first guys making that kind of music, but I mean this does predate LMFAO.
I know, doing it about a shtick.
right?
Do you know what I mean? It was just,
Yeah.
I'm just this little
But-
Canadian guy who's just.
But going back to like,
like
you know,
house
if you
music.
come from a rock background, I think you have a better understanding of like pop song structure because look at Skrillex. He comes from first to last. He loves Korn. He loves like metal music. He loves pop structured songs. And then you throw him in a dubstep and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like it's beautifully melodic, but then it drops so fucking heavy like a hardcore song does or like a nu metal song does, and that's why the purists hate him.
Yes.
Like purists in EDM hate Skrillex because he takes it from a pop sensibility rather than like a pure trance or EDM style. Or viewpoint, I should say.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's like, and you've got Sebastian, who's this very indie songwriter. You look at it, Sebastian in the Mountains, or what's it called, Lips right now, his current solo project, and they are very indie rock songs. And then Jesse is very electronic.
All EDM, yeah.
And so DFA is somewhere in the middle where
Man,
you've got structure, but it's not a classic. Apart from Physical, I think that's why Physical World's one of his favourite record, because it felt like that we have to do this first chorus, verse, bridge structure, whilst the rest of the records are kind of like we build it like a dance track. All of these songs build like dance tracks, and that's why they're great. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you on that. Also, I was going to say I listened to some of the tracks from Seb's like side stuff, his solo stuff. It just, man, dude, I just don't get it. I mean, it's way too like indie, almost singer-songwriter kind of thing. I just thought it was so dull.
Oh, it's very.
It's just not for me at all.
And backing band, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not for me at all.
I think Jesse is the only person who's gone. Well, I mean, Seb joined after Jesse, and I think that's the difference, isn't it? Like Jesse formed, but accidentally he was just jamming with his mate. And if you watch the documentary, Seb was like, "I was in my bedroom." Listening to these guys playing in the basement, and I took a notepad and I started going, these are the words I would sing over this. And he's like, I went downstairs and started wailing over it. And
which is really cool.
Oh, okay, that's a thing. And he's like, and then the guitar player walked out because it wasn't his bag. And then suddenly it's just me and this like fucking butch mustachioed, long-haired, beautiful man, and we've got a band.
When you talk about their look, I don't like their look.
I don't like it at all.
I don't like especially Jesse's look. I don't like his look, man. Because
disgusting! You hate the image.
Let's get into the image.
You hate the image.
Let's get into the image of this band, not just like the style of the time, because the way that they dressed, the way they looked, the style was of its time.
The artwork,
2004.
yeah, let's talk
absolutely.
about it.
And the artwork is iconic. I mean, it's
iconic.
You know it when you see it. You know instantly who it is.
It's one of the most iconic indie artworks to come out ever.
I drew this up as a tattoo. I don't have it tattooed on me, but I had it somewhere. It's long gone, but I had it on my wall when I was like 20 years old. This I redrew with Jesse, and in fact I redrew it for the reunion as well. So the new facial hair, and Jesse's in the dungarees. No, sorry, Sebastian's in the dungarees. And we talk about the racial shit. Like Jesse got a lot of race hate back in the day because he's half Indian.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
I had no
yeah.
idea.
He talks about it loosely in the doc, and he's talked about it more before. Is like he got shit on because he's I think it's his mum and Jesse. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. He's half Indian and like
I'd be curious.
And he's buff as fuck as well, man. Like Rick's
now?
Maybe now, but not back then.
No, but Rickenbacker's a heaviest bass I've ever owned, and the Dan Armstrong plexiglass, like they're like 10, 15 pound basses. So like to put it in perspective, the heaviest bass I own is 9 pounds.
You see Big Traps. Big Traps.
But I wouldn't say he's buff. At the time, he wasn't buff. I think.
Oh no, but like, and also like you look back then, the bass is down here, and now the bass is up here, and it's like because you want to access that 20th fret, because a lot
you
of
also
the new stuff
can't bend over like you were when you're in your 20s. It's like fuck up your back.
And Sebastian and
hurts my back thinking about it.
The commitment to the high vocal, like my mate Paul, friend of the Podball, who we talked about in the rankings episode, like.
Paul.
He hates Sebastian's vocals, and I get why people don't like it. He's like, I can't.
It's the fucking point, though. Like they're placeholders.
They are placeholders.
The lyric. I mean, I dress to die. I love it. Like it's 21. No one knows anything of 21.
Honestly, though,
it's so.
I don't know. I think his vocals. I think his vocals are.
What else can you write for this band?
They're fine.
They're fine. I
They're
think,
fine.
but they're like a faster, a bit more aggressive version of like the Black Keys vocals. And that's not a disrespect to either bands, because the Black Keys do have some good songs.
I think they're more.
But I feel
they're more
they have
emotive.
two good songs.
Yeah, they're more emotive than the Black Keys. Like they're more
Keys suck.
performative
like
as
them.
well. Like so, there's a little bit of Pill in there. There's a bit of Sex Pistols. Like he's a guy who, I love you, Sebastian, but you can't really sing, but you can vocalize.
He knows he can't sing though.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he's doing this. It's a bit like Brian Molko. It's like something like Brian Molko from Placebo meets Public Image Limited. Like it's performative and high pitched, and it's just over this. I say there's a natural low end.
It sounds like Tom DeLonge to me.
Guitar, and there's a little bit of Tom DeLonge.
Right? Sounds like shit. It's high pitched, incredible melodies.
But it's sick, but it's melodic. There's a melody. Like all his songs have a vocal hook.
Yeah,
the
no,
pop
you're right.
songs.
Yeah.
Especially
They're
on this
good
record.
songwriters. They're good songwriters. They're good marketers.
They're
and
basic songwriters. You've got literally
their image was no different than any other fucking indie
the
band that came
artwork's
out in the early
iconic, man.
2000s.
And the dress sense, to get back to Tyler's point, is ridiculous. Dungarees,
The tight pants for people
like
that should not be wearing
low-cut
tight
shirts
pants.
like this, and I've got circa 2002 t-shirts, and yeah, they're down here, man. It's ridiculous. Like I ain't got no tits.
You're very. That's a one of a kind shirt, and you don't care about that fucking collar at all, do you? You just like
Exactly. And I'm playing drums, but I'm dressed like a frontman because I am the frontman because I'm the singer, and that's a unique dichotomy as well. Like
it is. It truly is
Cornell,
actually.
the original Soundgarden lineup. He was a drummer. He was
a drummer.
Yeah, but
Cornell?
no.
Yeah, so that,
name
you're
another
right.
name another band where the lead singer's the drummer. Go on, I'll wait.
Under Oath.
Atreyu.
That was very quick.
I mean, you just got
They're
two right
both
there.
shit. They're both shit.
Genesis.
Under Oath. Under Oath is kind of shit.
Genesis, I'll give you, but he did a little video clutching his drumsticks, being like, "I'm a lead singer now." I love Phil Collins. I think like Tarzan soundtrack goes fucking hard. Like,
You'll be my
in
heart.
my yard.
That song's so fucking good, dude. Don't even fuck
It
me right
has
now.
it goes way harder
God
than
damn,
any
that song's so
distraction.
good.
So
But yeah, so like image wise, going back, the bright colors, the pinks, that's very cool. That's very kitschy. That's very but like their
Of
image
its
with
time.
the long hair, dude. I think all men are in general repugnant and disgusting. And so when you wear really tight pants, when you shouldn't be wearing tight pants, and you got like the bulges coming out here and there, and it's just like, dude, that's fucking gross. But you're in a band, and as we had talked about with you, and then like Tammy had said so, and Renee confirmed it.
My
You could be the
bulge,
ugliest
Tammy's
fucking guy.
bulge,
You
Renee's
could be the
bulge.
ugliest fucking guy in the world. As long as you're like in a band, then you're already 10 steps ahead by him. So whatever. What the fuck do I even know, right?
Musicians are like automatically hot regardless of how you look.
Fucking
I'm
girls.
way
They are
sexier than
stupid in
Cody
every
because
way.
I play bass in a band.
Yeah, so you got a leg up. You got a leg up over us.
I used to play bass in a band. I'm under an embargo. We can't talk about that.
Dude, playing bass in a band's hotter than being the fucking lead
No, it's
shift
worse than being a
leader at
merch
the DMV.
guy, isn't it?
Oh, the fucking merch guy. Dude, these merch guys are wild now, bro. It's all about like tips. Get fucked,
I'm gonna
dude.
get tipped
You're
for
already
being a
charging a
merch guy.
premium. It's cheaper on your website, fucker. And I'm paying
So my
you
third
cash.
banger. My third
God
banger.
damn it.
Jeffrey,
Yeah,
your
go
third
ahead.
banger.
Yeah, let's get back in. I mean, because I did want to talk about the.
We don't need to talk about too much.
I know, but
the
I
looks,
mean,
the
it's
look.
important to bring up.
We
the
can just
cover
run
art
through
and all
them
that.
real quick.
Okay,
We can run through them
I'm
real
fine
quick.
doing
Oh,
that.
we
Fucking
can,
2
we can run
seconds
through
each
them.
one.
Like we don't need
Yeah.
to talk.
Okay,
Like I say,
that's
all these
fine.
songs are about fucking or
Yeah.
being nostalgic about fucking or thinking.
Yeah, we're
about
not even going to
fucking.
lyrics at all because whatever.
I know. I agree. Lyrics are pointless on this.
Go home, get down.
Go home, get down. What do you got? What
Go
do we got
home,
on this
girl,
one?
get
Where,
down.
where does this say? This is a banger.
Not a banger for
This
me.
is my 3B. My third banger.
No, it's not a banger for me. It's my 9th ranked. Not a banger.
Okay.
This is not. This is your
This is
3D?
straight up. This is straight up a Queens of the Stone Age song, like from Songs for the Deaf. Go home, get
Okay.
down. This is because the riff. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. It's just that quick kind of Josh Homme riff that he does that he loves doing.
What's the
I guess
synth?
even on the first record too.
Okay.
Yeah, this is very Queens. Just
Yeah.
and he plays it through the whole fucking song like a Queen song. Just that same riff through the whole song. Yeah, you might change it up a little bit during the chorus, but it's still the same riff, just not palm muted. or with a different effect on it. But in here, it's super fuzzed out because it's on the bass.
I thought he had kind of like this like if Kurt Cobain was really, really fucking emo, I thought he kind of sang like that. Like if you can imagine that.
Maybe.
I got this song. Like, damn, if Kurt Cobain was really, really emo.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he was saying.
If we brought Kurt
song.
back to life, there's no way. It's such a bad lyric. I love you, Seb, but that is.
So
I mean, we can shit talk because not everything's perfect, but we love this record. It's amazing.
So 100%. Blood on Our Hands is the next song here.
That's my freebie. That's my freebie.
Second.
My 7.
Okay, that's fine. This is straight up White Stripes. This is White Stripes of the time. Mid-tempo jam, sick riff. I like his vocals a lot here though, because he sings a little bit differently, and he's straining his voice a lot. And I love when singers strain their voices. I've always loved it.
And it has some of my favorite lyrics on the record. Absolutely, yeah. You know, the from the blood you've been stepping on. I just love that, yeah. There was blood on all the shoes you wear. Yeah. It's just like this image of this like stilettoed girl, putting her high heels like through someone's face. I love it. Like it's sexy, it's fun. Like this record is sexy. Like I know we're all straight men.
Yes.
Tyler, I think. But like,
just no reason whatsoever.
No, there's literally nothing. But no, like, if this is 2004, the androgyny thing is full play. We talked about the fashion, low cut, like eyeliner, like it's all very. Like it's very hypersexual, It's like the Russell Brand key.
This was the scene,
yeah. Indie sleaze, man. Like it's grim,
Absolutely.
Like for better or for worse.
Can that guy just fuck off already?
Hypersexual. Oh, yeah. Fuck Russell
Put that
Brand.
guy in jail and be done with it. Good lord!
So literally, just this morning, I was watching this interview with Piers Morgan and him, and he was saying, like, what was he saying?
Oh my god, he's a born again Christian now.
He said predation
off,
is such a wrong word because all it is talking about. He's like, all you want is to achieve something, but to an exaggeration. I'm like, you're wearing an image of Christ and saying. It's fine to fuck teenagers because what you're doing is
because it's legal.
You're hyper-visualizing wanting something.
God, he's such a fucking asshole.
Jesus Christ!
He really
is. Trump fuck teenagers. Same as the Epstein files. That's why you've bombed Iran.
Dude,
trust
me. We got enough to deal with over here.
So the end of Blood on Our Hands
either,
too.
So.
It has like this cool outro, this cool instrumental outro.
Oh, the thing, we should talk
which
about
is
the
more
vignettes,
like an interlude.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing across all the records. They all do a thing where it will be like it just cuts to like, dumb.
Yeah, it's just it's an interlude. It's essentially
but we need a break. Yeah. We need the break from the first fucking 4.5 songs. Because
it breaks up the fact they are a restricted band, especially
exactly.
Sound. So we do this thing, like so they're so.
I need a drink of water. I need to chill.
In a 30-minute record, they're like, even though like this is still too much, so let's break it up. Like it's, yeah, and like again, it's about power play. There's a lot about women. It's a lot about fucking. It's a great riff, as you say. It's very of the time. It's like the White Stripes on fucking speed.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's a more chaotic White Stripes. Absolutely.
But I do want to go back to the sexy time thing because this record isn't sexy. The scene wasn't sexy. The scene was disgusting. It was full of ugly people. This scene.
Girls thought it was
this
sexy.
Scene. This scene was full of people punching way above their weight because there was nothing else to do.
I'm still.
It was not sexy.
Way above my weight.
Dude, this scene was wild. There were so many ugly fucking frontmen in this era that came out. So that's just all I want to say.
No, the scene. Let's talk about it. The scene in 2004.
The scene was shit. It was shit.
It was grim, man. Like
it was shit.
It was guys like me with puffed out ears and shitty haircuts, like getting laid, and we shouldn't have done. Like, and then singing about it, literally singing about getting laid, like
how many of our friend group wore tight pants? I fucking wore tight pants, dude. We TPKs, dude, tight pants kids. Like we made fun of them. Like Mike, every single person in our friend circle wore tight pants, and none of us should have. None of us were that fit to be wearing tight pants.
Jeans, man.
But you're skinny though.
Yeah, you are skinny. Not like us.
They're called skinny jeans for skinny people, not just because like you can fit your fat ass in fucking skinny jeans. That's not why they're called skinny jeans.
Okay.
Have a little humility.
Next track.
Early
Next track.
2000s indie rock scene.
So let's get
Early
into
2000s.
Black History Month. This is my 6B, my sixth banger on here.
It's my 5B.
It's my 8B, but this is the first DFA song I learned to play.
Good.
Okay. Once
Because
again,
it's the slowest, I think.
very Queens of the Stone Age too. Very Queens of the Stone Age. Just the downstrokes. It's the downstrokes. The downstrokes, the staccato feel of it all. And then the moody sounding vocals. Because Josh Homme also has like a very kind of moody way of singing. And you hear it a lot on this
And
too.
this
like
song
the way Seb
isn't about
sings.
fucking. This song is about nostalgia
Yes.
for fucking. So it's slightly.
It's a little bit different. And,
yeah, it's
and
the swimming pool imagery. It's slightly. It's a little bit kind of that Josh Homme thing where it's like an image, but it's not like specific. You know what I mean? It's kind of slightly out there. It's slightly mad.
I get it. I get it. And also this song, like the title or the name of the song, Black History Month. It was only because they wrote it when it was in February. Like that was the only reason why it was called
it
Black
has
History
nothing
Month.
to do with the song. It's to do with swimming
Literally
pool,
nothing.
which is the image of this nostalgia. You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember a time?
And
when
that's
the
also very
city
2000s, right? It's funny. It's funny to make, like what do you call this one? Black History Month because it's February. Okay. Is that funny now? Like, could a band do that now
No, a
and
band
be like,
couldn't
get
do
away
that
with
now.
it?
No.
Probably not. But it's fucking funny because it
But
was
also,
at the
even
time,
then,
and that's the scene.
it's probably the most political song on the record. It's saying like, the funding's been pulled. This isn't happening anymore. Like, do you remember a time when there was a city pool and we could do this and we could do that? Like, it's crazy. And like, it's even in Canada, it's like the funding's already been pulled. It's crazy. Like, things are changing. Like.
That's why I thought this was the darkest song on the record. The thing that was not necessarily 100% about sex, but it was just about change, right?
Yeah.
Like things are changing, and whether or not it's good or bad, your feelings are kind of getting left behind.
Yeah, it's slightly
That's kinda
slower.
cool.
It's got a great riff, as you say, very Queens of the Stone Age. Lots of hammer-ons, which is a big thing. It's fun. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's a banger.
So we talked about Little Girl already, so we can move on to Cold War. This is my 4B on here. This is
It's not a B for me.
It's really.
This is my worst song on the record. So it's,
No
it's
shit,
Not,
really?
It's not a stinker. It's my 11B. Well, it's my yeah. It's just,
I mean,
it's the least interesting song for me. Like there's
It's just
nothing
like
that other songs.
It's
don't
just
do
loud
better.
and rocky.
It's true. It is.
Yeah.
Also, his vocals kind of reminds me of like early Cedric too.
Really?
Early Sadie.
At the drive-in,
CD.
Mars Volta?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is just a rocky
It's,
song.
yeah,
it's
it's a fast punk song with a. I think it's a pretty cool
It's
riff.
nice. Those guys are friends.
Are they friends?
They toured together,
DFA?
and they did. I sent you that video of the
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
at
call
the
box.
drive-in, duh,
When,
yeah.
when do we get paid? Like it's such a like of the time. But those guys. I think they all get it. Like they all just they're bands that are kind of independent and kind of touched on mainstream success, and then went, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like I respect that. Like I think that's fun. It's a really fun promo. Yeah.
So I mean, we don't have to get more into Cold War. I mean, I agree with you guys. There's not too much here. It's straightforward. It never lets up. The beat and the riff never really let up, which is
The
cool.
cleverest thing about it is the title. 'Cause it's a really cool, like we Cold War, and then you go, oh yeah, you're Canadian, so you've watched America and Russia. It's a really the idea of a
And did nothing.
relationship, but
Yes.
like we're all going, well, I'm not going to drop the nuke.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be passive aggressive.
So we just did nothing. Yes. So we'll do nothing. I'll have nothing. So
It's
you're
like the Iran War.
so you're a woman. I'm a machine. This is my 7B.
It's my
seventh
4B.
banger. This is my last banger. This is my last banger.
Oh, Jeffrey, 4B.
So what do you guys got on this one?
Touch our fingers together. Yeah. 4 count in. 4B, right? Cool. Rad
There
riff.
we go.
Dude, he's just fucking railing on this bass, too, man. He's using every inch of this bass as humanly possible, throwing in so many fucking notes. And like the 2-minute
It's sad,
mark
man.
is where it's at, dude. That fucking bass solo breakdown, whatever the hell you want to call it, just absolute sweetness. And then he has Seb has a little cowbell there in the back. Fuck me, so
Really funky,
good,
like,
dude.
That little funk, like kind of Prince feel, like sexy.
Yeah.
and none of us love Prince, but we all respect Prince. Like
for sure. We've heard Prince.
Yeah, and just the idea of it, basically it's been like I don't love you, but I like the second you. Now that it's over, this weight is off my shoulder. It's like cool. Now we're done. Oh God, I want to fuck you because we've broken up now, so you're not mine anymore. So I kind of like all the stress is done, and that's the chorus. But the lyrics like, oh, I'd really like to take all your clothes off. Actually, that would be lovely. So it is, and like everyone has been like, come on, we're all 40. Like we've all been like, yeah, God, dating this girl is hard work, but she's fit as fuck, and it's like that, isn't it? It's like, oh, like I don't want to date you, and like now the stress is done, I remembered why I wanted to date you, and it's like it's just it's so of the time. It's very noughties, early noughties indie sleaze.
Dude, it's so of the time.
But like it's just again, it's sloganeering. Now that it's over, this weight is off my shoulder. Now that it's over, I want you more and more. Like it's a soft rhyme, like Limp Bizkit, which we talked about on not last week for us now, but last week for me.
Lazy rhymes, slant rhymes, soft rhymes, love them. Dude, it was so good.
This shit right here, cause DFA 1979's right there. It's like
see, so good, dude.
Yeah. Because if we don't
a firm grasp on your capabilities makes for yes, absolutely.
It's very silly. It's a DFA 1979 song. That's what it is.
Good stuff.
Good. 4B.
So let's get into Pull Out. Second to last song here. This is not a banger
I
for
thought
me.
would be a top 3. I thought this would be a top 3 for you.
Yeah, this is not a banger for me.
I honestly was like, this is going to be Tyler's like number 1 because it's punk as fuck.
It is. It's super punk. I do love the back and forth vocals. I think it's fantastic there.
Jesse's actually doing
yeah. There's some good back and forth shit here. But also it took me a while to kind of realize what the screams sound like. It sounds like Billy Talent. Straight up.
Yes, it does.
Another Canadian band.
Yeah.
Another Canadian band here. But yeah, the screaming that he does in those choruses sounded a lot like Billy Talent.
Push it.
But it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing because Billy Talent are cool.
It's about sex. Again,
well, of course, it's about coming down a girl.
Pull out is it? The song "Pull Out" is about sex.
Is
yes.
it?
That is. That's a.
I'm a Christian man, sir. I do not know what you are talking about. I put a shit down when I sleep with my woman.
That was that like a Southern accent or just a generic like American accent?
Who knows? It's about sex, guys. This whole album is about
that's
fucking.
Like us. It's like the equivalent of us having the British accent.
Oh, can you do a Birmingham accent, please? I would love to hear it. Go on, Tyler first, and then Jeffrey.
I can't do the difference between a London and a Brummie accent.
Just try.
I can't even do it. I
talk
can't
like
even
that.
do it.
No. I tell you, mate. I'll do it to make a video easier for you.
Let's do six. Let's do sexy results, and then we'll do accents.
Sexy results. Yeah, let's do
sexy. Yes, yeah, because we're doing Pull Out. Who cares? Sexy results.
Pulled out.
Song.
There we go.
Slower jam. This is not a banger for me. Was this a banger for you guys?
Yeah, it's a banger for me. This is my sixth
it's
banger.
Not a banger for me.
Okay, that's fine. Not a banger for either of us.
End of the B's, lower B, boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean it's a very mid-tempo song. It's a dance song.
Yeah,
this is straight up a dance song.
Yeah, it's dance song, man.
Yeah, it's fine. And
it's like their
so they couldn't play this live, and I literally asked Sebastian about this because I was like, oh, I've seen you guys live X amount of times, and like he's very responsive on the social. So they are a completely independent band, as in they run their own social media. They're not on a label, as of Is for Lovers. So big respect. They are proper indie band now, and Sebastian does everything, and he does. And you guys have seen off the pod response. So I asked him. I was like, "Why do you never play Sex Results?" Because it's a Simpsons reference, clearly. And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yes, it's a Simpsons reference." He did admit that. And I was like, "And it's great." And he was like, "We could never get it live to work because it does. You need a click, obviously, because it has a sample." And he was like, "We were never happy with it, so they've never done it live that they're satisfied with until the tour 2 years ago, the 20th anniversary."
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, we just couldn't get it
It makes sense.
Maybe they're still not happy with it.
If you never play to a click and then all of a sudden you have to, or you're forced to,
yes.
I get it. Like it could be difficult to transition into
because it's all drum triggers. Like a lot of the samples are triggers, so it has to be a trigger.
Especially when your drummer is the lead vocalist too,
the lead singer. So like it's always going to slip in out of time.
And it's not like Jesse's bass parts are that difficult on this particular song. So it would literally just be Seb doing everything.
But I just think it's just the French. The Simpsons reference, it's so over the top, it's so stupid. The fact that he goes, a young boy flirts, like, of course all boys are young, it's just so stupid, it's so funny, it's so over the top, with sexy results.
Sexy results.
It could only, in the same way that Tone It Out could only be an opener, sexy results could only be a closer. I love the fact they just go, here's 2 minutes of blank space at the end, just so it's not an EP. So legally, it classes an album. Because it's over 30 minutes. They go, 2 minutes of blank space, and then... yeah.
Did you...
But no.
In Sexy Results, too, like that lead synth part, like halfway through, did you get like that Dre G-Funk fucking sound?
Oh, 100%. Like, again, of 2004, man. Like, it's so G-Funk. Like,
it is, right?
These are these two white, really, well, okay, yeah, Jesse's half Indian, but like nerdy Canadian guys who are living in like Toronto, being like, I'm listening
the explosion of hip hop in the early 2000s, that was a worldwide phenomenon.
They've clearly bought the 7-inch of fucking California Love. They've clearly bought, the Chronic, and like.
Chronic's so good.
Listen to how the drum sounds have evolved across the 4 records. Like they're hip hop boys, man.
Yeah. He raps in the. I think Seb raps in the doc too. He does like a little freestyle rap thing,
right in the bus,
like real quick. Yeah.
And like it's just. I want to tell you how to work. It's so stupid. Like they're clearly taking their piss. They've gone shit. We need to make 5 minutes up to make it legally an album. Jen. Like should we just G-funk it up? Yeah, let's G-funk it up. It's great.
It sounds so good. It's so cool.
It's so good. It's so. Do you know? I love how it's just so unabashedly like talking about sex. Do you know what I mean? Like they're nerdy,
straight up
nerdy kids.
But I mean, every song is like that though. It's not like it's doing that. It's not like it's that different from every other song.
No, but it's
a fake French.
That's the scene, dude.
C'est quoi sexual? Like, it's just like...
Dude, whatever it fucking was about like the early 2000s is just like the goth
everyone
girls progressed,
man.
But like the goth girls progressed fast and became like a thing. Where like remember the Suicide Girls? I don't know if they're still around, but
Suicide Girls, that was a huge.
Like
I know Suicide Girls.
But then like the boys, we just became uglier. We just got ugly and ugly and ugly. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Like our T-shirts got lower and lower, but we got uglier.
Dude, I remember.
We never got buff. We never had like good looking
too,
chest hair. Dude, it's just like I'm just relating to our friend group in like the OC area, and I was like, like all the girls that we hung out with dressed nice, looked good when they went to the parties, and we just acted like shit, dude.
We did.
We were shit.
And
it was okay.
They had the digital cameras.
Yeah, everyone had.
Oh yeah. We could film on it and look like absolute trash.
And like shite. Like it's just mad.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
What a wild time to be alive.
Shit. Like
that's true.
We all know, like our girlfriends are much prettier than we are. Like it's
fucking true.
Like, but no, the scene then was so weird. Like if you were a guy in a band, fuck me, you got laid. Like
for sure.
100%.
I'm absolutely.
Yeah.
The fucking dude from the Format, dude, Nate, when he was like younger, god damn, that was a motherfucking ugly ass dude. But you're the singer from the Format? Are you joking my ass right now?
Oh, you're a lead singer? Oh, yeah. Suck my dick. Like, it's crazy. It's
Good
mad.
God.
Like, it's rank. Oh, do you guys say rank? By the way, is that a Britland thing?
It's kind of an English thing or an American thing.
You say rank when it's like when
Like
something is
some
like
stinks.
super shitty and gross and
Yeah, rank. Yeah, okay, cool.
the only thing going down this car is that pussy because that shit
rank.
rank.
Yeah. Oh, so, there we go. That's fine. That's cool. That's kosher. That's great.
So-
I don't want to be like.
Is that how you snap? Do you snap like this with your hand going like that? Yeah, you're one of those people.
I can't click. I'm the only musician you can't click.
Yeah, Roy.
I'm a bass player.
I'm not good with the bass player, so what the fuck does it matter?
So why can't I click? You think that's the only thing I should be able to do? Anyway, we've covered every song.
Yeah, we have. We've done.
This episode is twice as long. No, 3 times as long as the entire fucking record. So
That's fine.
At least it's
That's
not
fine.
5 times as long as the
That's
record.
fine.
let's wrap it up. Okay, we're going to give it the world famous Ass9 radio
This guy.
3 out of 3. So where 1 is a drain pour, or you should never
Well-
buy it. 2 is an okay record, just listen to it again. And 3 is a perfect record. Tyler, he doesn't do it often. He does give a 3 out of 3. He won't do it this evening, I guarantee.
He won't.
Jeffrey, what's your ranking? Go.
Final thoughts. Ranking. Go.
Wrap it up.
This isn't a perfect record. It's just not.
What?
There's nothing
What?
else. There is nothing else that came out in this era that sounded like this. The White Stripes kind of like set a little bit of this template to where you could have a 2-piece. I don't want to talk about the Black Keys a lot because I think they're just that band could be erased from existence and
Shit.
the world would go on. But like you erased the White Stripes from existence.
Their
and, like,
entire arena tour got cancelled because no one cared.
exactly because nobody
true.
fucking cared.
It's
No
true.
one cared.
So exactly. So like White Stripes did some things here and there, and yeah, you're right. Like this is very like bass driven, but that's because there's no fucking guitarist here, and because nobody can play the guitar. And so when you hear something like this, and you think, oh, that's a good guitarist, right? And I back into my rankings, and you think like, oh, that's a fucking cool guitarist. He's kind of like Jack White, and like, oh shit, he's not a guitarist. He's a bass player, but he doesn't really play like a bass player does. There's a lot of different sounds, a lot of different tones. It's cool. There's nothing that sounds like. There's just fucking nothing that sounds like DFA's first record. Subsequent records, like yes, you erase Machine from the discography, then this band could just kind of be washed away into the 2010s era of indie rock. But this is a staple. This is a must listen. Whether or not you like this music or not, this is a fucking must listen. If you like indie rock, if you like dance punk, if you like punk music, if you like anything coming out of the 2000s era of music, even pop music, I think this is a must listen. This is a foundational record that will change your perception on how you can make music, on how you can digest music. I think it's a 2.5, 2.6 maybe. But I think like what it brought to music is a fucking beyond 3. I think its influence, its impact, what it showed people you can and cannot do. We talk about NoFX all the time, right? NoFX wrote the same fucking record 35 times. Pennywise, Offspring, like everybody does the same fucking thing. Ain't nobody sound like this. This is wild stuffs.
Good. Okay. Very good.
This is underrated in
So you give it a 2.5.
all sense of the
You
word.
give it a 2.5 out of 3.
But I give it beyond 3 in regards to like its impact on music. Like I don't like The Wall by Pink Floyd, but I understand what it meant to people growing up in that era. Fuck that record, I don't care. But it's still like a beyond 3 to the people that like understood what it is and concept records and tying in with the
And how
movie.
many people
So
it
I
influenced. Yes.
can give
understand
two. I can give 2 fucking scores. This is better than The Wall, though, for sure. Fuck The Wall.
that. The Wall sucks. The Wall by Pink Floyd sucks.
Literally.
And we love
today
Pink
we're
Floyd,
talking
and we
about
love
how
Pink
much-
Floyd. But
We were talking about how
that
much Roger Waters shit on Ozzy Osbourne, so fuck the Wall, yeah. And I'm
God,
from
he's
I'm
trying
from
hard to stay
Birmingham.
relevant, too.
I know, right?
I literally what
Better
he
than
said.
This year with Billy Corgan?
He's been on TV for 100 years and fuck the man eating chickens and all
Billy
that
Corgan,
about.
if you like that fucking guy
I
from
don't know
Stained
what
or
that's
whatever,
about, and
Disturbed,
it's
whatever
like,
the fuck it is.
mate, Roger, you've not even been in Pink Floyd for 20 years. Go fuck yourself.
I know.
Like I'm British. Like I love metal. You know this. Metal is my like. But like, mate, go fuck off. Like, stop trying to continue to be relevant.
I know, dude. Just retire and shut the fuck up, man.
Fuck off.
God damn, dude.
And also stop supporting like a state that wants to bomb the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, he's a fucking knucklehead.
You know?
It's true.
Stop saying
Birmingham,
Israel's
I'm
great.
from Birmingham.
You can be anti-Israel, not an anti-Semite. I'm just throwing it out there. Let's not go down that route. So, final thoughts on DFAs. You're a woman, I'm a machine. It is an integral part of the 2004 scene. Let's be honest here. Everything Jeff has said is absolutely correct. Like, it is
Always
indebted to the White Stripes. It is also its own thing. Is it perfect? To me, yes. It's 30 minutes of bass-heavy dance punk, but is that perfect as a slightly more objective record? No, I'm going to give it a 2.99.
There you go.
I'm going to cop out.
Being a little bitch, but that's okay. FBS.
No, it's
that's what
to me, it's incredible. However, like, if indie rock is not your thing, you're gonna fucking hate this record. Like, do you know what I mean? What it is, it's a unique album. Royal Blood tried to steal it, and I almost feel that unfortunately they played into the Royal Blood thing with, especially the Physical World. They've become more unique again as they've gone on. This album is unique. Is it perfect? Near as damn it, but it's not. I will give it a 2.99. It's very important. Everything Jeff said, I'm not going to repeat it, is spot on. It's a record of its time. It's dancey as fuck. It's proof that you can play dance music on analog instruments. It is a little bit blown out. It's a little bit repetitive, if I'm being really critical. Critical might not be a real word. But I'm there, 2.99.
I like it, though.
I was like, when does a British word?
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
Critical.
Critical? Was it Indian?
2.99.
2.99. All right. I think this is a record that came out at the right time. 2004, indie sleaze, massive. A lot of the bands were coming out.
Indie
obviously.
sleaze? You say indie sleaze?
Yes.
Indie sleaze. No,
That's
it's a
thing.
thing. Yeah, it's recognized.
And I feel like that's where this
That's what it was.
is, but this is like the aggressive version of it. This is not the Strokes. This is not Jet. This is not even Wolfmother. Like Wolfmother was like more metal.
Jet.
You know, I know Jet were terrible. I know, but you know,
Wolfmother was good though. That first record's fucking.
yeah,
so
the
good.
first Wolfmother was fantastic, but that's more metal. But in the end,
Jesse remixed
I
it.
wouldn't. So you're a woman. I'm a machine. It's unique in that it's two people and it's the bass and the drums. Not to say that they were the first like duo kind of band doing something weird, because the White Stripes obviously predates this, but they were doing something more aggressive, something more just kind of like off the wall and just kind of not giving a fuck. And that was the charm. There's so much charm on this record, and it's fun. These guys were young, the early 20s. And they just did this. They just, like we said at the beginning, they created this band just kind of because they had nothing better to do. They did it. They were just bored, and like this record would have never come out, or I mean, this band would have never been anything had it not been for 9/11. If 9/11 had not happened, there would be no DFA. I don't make the rules.
It's pure creativity. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the end,
So many dark jokes that
I
I'm just
know,
not going
we're not
to
going to go down that road.
do it.
So with everything that's been
live.
said, we're pretty deep into this. I will give this record a 2.25 out of 3. 2.25 out of 3. I would get it on vinyl.
That
I think
is
it's a good
more than I
record.
thought you'd
I would
give
go
it.
back to it. That's fine.
What would you give Outrage? Just on like on a
Outrage?
whim?
I give it a
Yeah,
2.5. I give it a 2.5
Okay.
because I think the songs are just
they're not near a perfect record. For
no. I think, but the songs on
Stop
that record are just
Taking
better
back something
crafted.
louder now.
Dude, Louder Now from Digging Back Sunday is something else. That record is something special.
Well, it's perfect. You say it's
It
perfect.
is perfect. Yes, it's a perfect
Okay.
record. I don't give a fuck.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you think there's better NoFX records?
Than this?
I
No,
think
absolutely.
that's quite a big ask actually.
Well, it's not a big ask. I mean, it's the truth.
I've shot myself in the foot here.
I was going to say yes. I also agree. That
You can cut that at the end of the episode. Just put it on the end.
All right, so that's it. I mean, do we have anything else on this one? We've really
No, guys,
deep dive into
it's
this.
been so good to hang out. Basically,
Yeah,
it's just
been
been
something.
Nice to... Oh, I didn't even notice you put the green on over the heads up, Jeff.
fucking
Oh.
cold, dude. It's fucking cold in this goddamn house.
Britland,
man.
we're on a completely different
It's probably
latitude.
like
to you.
it's probably
We
like
don't-
80 degrees at Jeff's house right now.
Like 75, man. It's
I'm in
freezing
shorts. and it's like 15 degrees centigrade here, and I'm in shorts.
Oh my God.
Look,
what is that, like
look at
50
these
degrees?
sexy legs.
Jesus Christ. All right, so
Sexy results.
so thanks, Skip, for being on. We really do appreciate it. Obviously, you're welcome back. You've been on this pod before. This isn't the first time.
We're just gonna start saying rude things for
So
no
thank you all for
reason
listening
now.
to the Spotify, Apple Podcast, give us 5
Stupid
stars. If you
name.
watch it on YouTube, smash that subscribe button.
Smash
and
that
that's
subscribe
all-
button.
That's all we have for this episode.
Hey.
That's it. That's all.